Good afternoon. My name is Maddox Maines, and this is the artifact speech presentation. Here is my audience. Just gotta get the time, make sure it's correct. I believe that every person has something that holds great importance to them, whether it be something small, big, like a book or picture or a random object. I believe that each person, no matter the quantity or the price, has something that is important to them. For me, it is two things: this necklace and this bracelet I am wearing. These two things are very simple, but the meaning behind them is what truly tells the story and has the importance of them. And I will explain these of how I came to possess them and the meaning they hold. First, I will talk about my bracelet. This bracelet is a representation of change. It was a normal day. I come home from school, but I come into the kitchen to see my mom crying. She tells me that my sister was diagnosed with skin cancer. It really woke me up and was a wake-up call. Later down the road, she comes home one day and she gives us these bracelets. She told us that she's only giving them to close friends and family. At first, I didn't think much of it. I put it on immediately and wore it the rest of the night because I wanted to show that I supported her and cared for her, but I thought it was just some silly bracelet. Later that night, I realized I still had it on, and I become to think. I realized that this situation is far greater than anything I've ever experienced in my life, and it really woke me up. I learned that life can change in an instant, and from that moment on, I needed to change myself. I became less selfish and more aware of the people around me and their needs. I can now say that my sister is finally cancer-free and has rung the cancer-free bell. She is very close to the end of this long trial and journey in her life, and it only has a few days of radiation left. Although this pink bracelet isn't flashy or very eye-catching, the meaning behind it is what truly matters. It represents change, because it changed my sister's life and it changed my life, and it led me to change myself. I was very shut off and kept to myself, but but the news of my sister's cancer needed for me to change myself to become more mature and responsible. I became more active in my family, and I helped every chance I could with my sister and with my family's needs when they were taking care of her. This bracelet is a very important representation of change in my life, because although it changed my sister's life drastically, it also changed my life too. Now every time I look at it, I'm reminded of the impossible and how my sister has done the impossible. This bracelet is all the motivation I need for obstacles I have in my life. Because if she completed the impossible, that means I can do the impossible too. The significance of this story is that we should not take life for granted, and that life can change in an instant, and we should cherish the moments we have with people that we have, because our time is very limited on this earth. Next, I will talk about my necklace. This necklace, given to me, represents love. It was near my 16th birthday, and a month up to it, I received a car. And a car is a very big investment and responsibility, and I understood it was my only gift. And I was grateful for it because of the price and responsibility it has on it. But I was surprised when on my 16th birthday, my dad woke me up and told me to go to the car. I go to the car and I come to see a small box. Very small and simple. I open it up and it's this necklace. I go inside and he's sitting there waiting for me and tells me that it is mine. He goes on to tell me the story and significance of the necklace and how it was once his father's who passed it down to him and passed it down, and now my dad's passed it down to me, each on their 16th birthday. He told me that it resembles two things: his love and the responsibility and maturity of becoming a young man. He told me that no matter what, he always loves me and will be there for me no matter what, and will be in my corner supporting me. He also told me that the age of 16 is a very important time for a young man because of the responsibility of a car. He told me that he is proud of me, that of how responsible and mature I am becoming, and that he is proud that of the young man I'm becoming. He told me that at the age of 16, it is a very important age because it is a transition from boy to man. And he told me that he is very proud of me of going into this transition maturely and responsibly. The overall significance of this is my dad's unconditional love, no matter what. Because he is a cop, so sometimes he can be a little bit hard on me. But this is a constant reminder that although he has tough love, he still loves me no matter what. In conclusion, these two things have great significance to me. And although they're not flashy or the most eye-catching things, they matter and are important to me. And I believe that other people, whether it be big or small items, have items that represent the importance to them. And it is interesting when I come to find out from my friends what things matter to them in their life. And it is important to respect things that matter to them as well as they respect things that matter to you. Thank you. Here is my audience again. Waving goodbye.